Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we're going to be playing a match play Warhammer 40k game using the Grand Tournament Nephilim Battle Pack, and we're going to be playing scenario number 2 called Deliverance. Now, I'm going to be playing with the Necrons, and Steven's going to be playing with the Tyranids once again. So with that all out the way, let's get cracking on and let's go check out the armies we're going to be playing with today. So here we have 750 points of Tyranids from Hive Fleet Kraken. Now our Broodlord is going to be our Warlord. He's going to have the Psychic Power Synaptic Allure, and then he's also going to have the Warlord trait Heightened Senses and the Relic Chameleonic Mutation. Now, we've then got for 2 troop choices in our patrol with 2 units of 10 Termagants. We've got a unit of 8 Gene Stealers with the extended Carapaces and 3 Hive Guard. Lastly, we have an Exocrine as a heavy support slot as well in the force. Secondaries we've gone for the Tyranids, grind them down behind enemy lines and retrieve Nephilim data. And so here we have 750 points of Necrons from the Szerakhan dynasty. So our Necron Overlord in a patrol detachment is going to be our Warlord. He's going to have the Warlord trait, the Triarch's Will, and then we're going to have 2 units of 10 Necron Warriors as troops, a unit of 3 Locust Destroyers with the Plasma Sight, and a Locust Destroyer Lord in the force as well. Lastly, rounding out the force, we have the Canoptech Reanimator. For our secondaries, we've gone with Purge the Vermin, Ancient Machineries, and No Prisoners. Before we get into today's video, we'd like to give a special thanks to our channel sponsors. First of all, to Mithras Games, who provides us with all our amazing game mats for the channel. Terrainheim, who provides us with MDF terrain and the amazing trackers you see in games like Warhammer Age of Sigmar on the channel. The Dice Guy for supplying us with amazing dice, and Monty's Tabletop Terrain for supplying us with fantastic 3D printed terrain at an affordable price. Thank you all for your support on the channel. If you'd like to go and have a look at any of these companies, we'll leave links to all 4 of them down in the description of the video. Right, and so armies are all deployed for the Tyranids. We've got the Gene Stealers and Broodlord deployed outside of their territory with their nice ambush setup. Then we've got the 2 units of Termagants, the Hive Guard, and the Exocrine at the back there. For the Necrons, we've got everything sort of focused together. 2 units of Necron Warriors, the Scorpic Lord Destroyers and the Plasma Sight, the Canoptech Reanimator, and the Necron Overlord in the center. Now I'm going to roll off and see who gets first turn. So Necrons, we got a 4. Tyranids, got a 4. Reroll again. Got a 6. You got a 2. Necrons take the first turn. Alrighty, so first turn is going to the Necrons. First of all, our Necron Overlord, we're going to give +1 a hit to, I guess, this unit of Necron Warriors here. And then we're going to go into movement. There's not much else to do. We gain a CP, taking us up to 3. And yeah, go into movement. Alright, and so we are done with movement. We've got the Canoptech Reanimator moving out that way. By the way, its beam is on this unit here, so it's got them some reanimation. We are then, though, going to do some shooting. So we advance with that, so we can't shoot over there. However, we're going to use our once per game Tachyon Arrow. Alright, so Tachyon Arrow, targeting your Exocrine. So, hits on a 2, hits, wounds on a 3, wounds, and so it goes straight through his armor with the AP -5, so D6 damage for 3. Takes 3 wounds. So, end of the round, I'm just going to score 3 points for Purge the Vermin, 2 table quarters with no models in them for my enemy, and then no enemy models in my own territory as well. For 3 points. I run with them so I don't get Ancient Machinations. So we go into the Tyranid turn 1. You tick up to 2 command points. So the Broodlord will use his little ability to give them the extra rend when they charge on 6s to hit, to wound. And other than that, you got no other abilities in your command phase. So we're going to go with movement. Is one, and then yeah, at the end of your movement phase, someone can retrieve Nephilim data. Alright, so movement all done. The Gene Stealers and Broodlord move up as the Gaunts come over onto the objective here, and we've got your Hive Guard and Gaunts, and the Toxicrene just ambles forward a tiny bit. Other than that, there's no psychic powers because you don't need a rerollable charge at the moment, and your smite is out of range. You've got no visible targets for it. So we go straight into the shooting, although we have retrieved Nephilim data before that. just advance the gaunts as well to make sure we get retrieve Nephilim data. So going to get retrieve Nephilim data with that unit. No charges to make really. You're all completely out of range. So we're going to go into shooting, and I think it'll just be the Exocrine shooting for the most part.
No.
So we've got 5 gaunts here that are going to shoot the Necron warriors over here. So needing 4s to hit. 2 hits. Strength 5, toughness 4, so 3s to wound. 1 wound. And so -1, so a 5-up save. Nope. Reanimation protocol, so that's a unit shot, so 5 up, re-rolling 1s. Re-roll a 1. Nope. 1 Necron warrior goes down. So he's choosing his Hive Guard to target my Necron warriors. I encounter, I'm going to spend 2 CP, reanimation prioritization from the Canoptek Stalker onto them, giving them his ability as well as the unit that received it. So go for it. You need 4s to hit. And strength 6, toughness 4, so you need 3s to wound. Here's 3. So these are AP -2, so these are 6-up saves to begin with. None. And so they kill 3 Necron warriors. So 3 of them will die, but reanimation protocols, 4 pluses, re-rolling 1s. Failed 2, so 2 are just going to drop. 3, wow. Failed them all. So the Exocrine is going to shoot the Necron warriors. He gets his full complement attacks thanks to the blast weapon roll, so he is hitting on 3s.
Strength 8.
So he will need 3s. And then 2s to strength 8. That is 4, 5, 6. Alright, so 6 Necrons will fall down, but we've got reanimation protocols, so 4 ups, re-rolling 1s. So 3. And then we can re-roll 1 thanks to the Undying Legion, so 4, so just 2 die from that. So that will be the end of the turn for the Tyranids. So you will get your retrieve Nephilim data. You didn't wipe out any units, and I didn't in return, so no one gets that, so you don't get your grind them down. Alrighty, so Necron's turn 2. I go into the protocol of the sudden storm. I'm going to allow my units to still make ranged attacks while they're performing actions this round, and we're going to go with, he'll put his +1 to hit on this unit of Necron warriors here, and the Canoptek Reanimator will go with its ability on this unit in front of him. So with that, we go into movement. Alrighty, end of movement. That Necron unit there is going to do Ancient Machineries on that objective. And then we're going to go into shooting. We're going to have the Necron Warriors shooting down here into the Gene Stealers. So, Necrons shooting down here into Gene Stealers. We are going to be 2s to hit, thanks to our Necron Overlord's ability. And then we are going to be 4s to wound, because Gene Stealers are toughness 4. That's not great. 6. And so these are AP -1, so these will go to your Gene Stealer 5-up invons. That'll kill 5 of them. So Necrons here going into the gaunt, so 3s to hit because no bonuses. But will be 3s to wound against gaunts instead. Wow. Just 3. I can reroll 1 because Szerakhan. Just 3. -1, so these will be 6-up saves. 2 gaunts to go down. So Scorpic Destroyer Lord is going to target the gaunts as well. He needs 3s to hit because -1 because he did advance with his assault weapon. And then strength 6, so 2s to wound. And I can reroll 1 wound roll. So 5, -1, so 5 6-up saves on your gaunts. No, another 5 go down. Ouch. End of the Necron's turn. Gaunts will auto-fail, so 1 of them dies just straight away because you'll auto-fail. Now you need to roll a dice for the 2 remaining dudes. So 2 dice. On a 1 or 2, because you're below half strength, they flee. 3+, you're fine. Both fine, so they stay where they are. And the Gene Stealers don't care. So, end of my turn. So, command phase for the Tyranids turn 2. Broodlord doing his ability onto them. And other than that, we go into movement. Right, so movement all done. Gene Stealers and Broodlord move up. Those gaunts are Baldy in the center, and your Exocrine comes around the corner to start shooting at things. So, that, it's time for Psychic Powers. Alright, so Broodlord's going to use Smite, so go for it. So 5+. Goes off. I got no deniers, so D3 mortal wounds to the Necron Warriors. For 2. Alright, so 2 dead Necron Warriors there from your Smite. So into shooting, we got the 2 dudes, I guess. Yeah, they're in range of the Necron Warriors there if they want to be. Scorpic, yep. Cool, cool. 2 shots, needing 4s to hit. And so 4 to wound. Doesn't wound. Alright, so the Exocrine is going to shoot into the Necron Warriors that still stick strong, so he gets his auto 9 shots, so hitting on 4s or 3s. And then 2s to wound. So that'll be 6. And so just go straight through, kills all 6, but these will be 4+, re-rolling ones. So 3 die, but 3. I can no, I've not got Undying Legion, so just 3. So then the Hive Guard, they're going to shoot these Scorpic Destroyers, so 4s to hit. That is just 2 hits, wow. And 3s to wound, because strength 6 into toughness 5, 2 wounds. And 5 up saves, fail both. So there is 1 going down, so we need to roll 3 5+s on my command protocols to come back. No, got 1, but that's only a wound, so it dies. And so that's 1 dead Scorpic Destroyer, so it charges. I'm pretty sure Gene Stealer's going to go.
1 dice.
2 dice. That's a 7. And so Broodlord charging as well. We got 5. Ooh. Alright, choosing to spend a CP for the Broodlord to reroll. 5 won't make it again. Doesn't make it in. So it will be 3 Gene Stealers fighting them. Alrighty, so Gene Stealers going into the Necron Warriors. There are 3 of them, so they've got 12 attacks each, so they are 3s to hit. I also have spent 2 CP to give them the reanimation distribution from that, so they got the 4+, get back up. So Gene Stealers hit, you now need to wound on 4s. So that's 6, will be nasty as well. So 4 will die. I now roll my dice on 4 ups, re-rolling 1s, they come back. Fail 2, but 1, so re-rolls, none, so 4 do die. The 2 Necron Warriors, they do have +1 to hit, so they are 2s to hit. And 4s, 1. I can re-roll 1 wound roll, so 2. So 2 4-up saves on your Gene Stealers. Save both, nothing happens to them. That will be that. So, end of your round. So, Necron turn. Alright, I'm going to give +1 to hit to the Necron Warriors there. So, movement all done. They come out of combat. Necron Overlord steps up. Reanimator used his ability on this unit. Scorpic has got his aura and they've moved up. So, we'll go into some shooting now. So, Necron Overlord. So Scorpic Destroyer, he's going to do his shots into the 2 gaunts down here. So 2d3 shots for 5. Hitting on 2s, because he hasn't run them. And wounding on 3s. Reroll 1 wound. So that is 4 wounds on them. 4 6-up saves needed on those gaunts. No, they just get taken off.
Nothing but a messy.
So the Necron Warriors here are going to shoot your Exocrine. So hitting on 3s. Wow. Terrible. 1 wound, because you're only toughness 7, so strength 4 will do it. So 1 at -1. No, takes a wound. So, charges, we're going to start with the Necron Overlord into the Gene Stealers. He's in with a 7.
I'd laugh if you got snake eyes.
So he's actually going to go there. Scorpic Destroyers will go next. That's a 5. Scorpic Destroyer Lord, he needs a 6. He got it. And so, start of combat, we got the Necron Overlord into the Gene Stealers, so he hits on 2s. Wow, there's 2. And wounds on 3s, thanks to strength 7. So 2. 4 Invon on the Gene Stealers because you're in combat. No, 2 die. So, Necron Destroyer Lord, we are 3s to hit, rerolling 1s. That's a good start. All hit. And 3s to wound. All wounds, so that is 4. 4 6-up saves. This could just, that's 12 damage. Plus 4, he's just dead. Wow. Destroyer Lord just comes in and murderizes him. So, Gene Stealer hitting on 3s, all hit. And then 5s to wound. And gets 2 through. So, these are going to be my 4-up invulnerable save. Pass 1, fail 1. Something we forgot to mention as well, that I'm going to choose to remove that at the top of turn 4. That was the objective I picked to be the Gamma objective. Other than that, I get 1 point for for Purge the Vermin, because you've got no one in that, but you've got 1 in my home and in this territory, so that stops 2 points. But also to get 2 points for controlling 1 of the No Man's Land objectives as well. So, your turn, 3, you will gain 8 points. So, he's just going to do his ability on the Gene Stealer, and other than that, besides generating a CP, we're into movement for the Tyranids. Alright, so movement is done. Termagants are moving up. Your Gene Broodlord is coming up. With that, we've got Psychic Powers. So Broodlord is going to attempt to smite. He needs a 5 to cast. So Broodlord is going to go, so he'll be smiting the Necron Warriors, so does not go off. So, shooting. Oh, you're spending a CP to reroll? Cool. That goes off. That'll also be D6 mortal wounds against him. So, as long as you don't roll a 1, I'm dead. 5. No. Necron Warriors just disappear.
And that means I get points for weapon.
Alright, so shooting. Who's shooting first? These guys into the Scorpic Destroyers.
Just 10 shots.
So, you'll be forced to hit. That's 4 hits. Then you will be... What is it? You'll be forced to wound, which is 5 and toughness 5. So 3. Whoop. I'll roll the other 2 in the thing. So that is 2 saves, 1 fail. Takes a wound. So Hive Guard into the Warriors over here. So forced to hit. It's a decent amount. And strength 6 to toughness 4, 3s to wound. That is 3. -2, so 6 up. So if I fail all these, I won't get reanimation protocols. I fail them all, there's no reanimation protocols because that will kill the last 3 of them. Charges, Broodlord, I'm guessing.
Yep.
He's just going to need 3. So anything but double 1s here. You got no CP as well, so need to get it. I totally jinxed you. Alright, so after that, he's going to charge the gaunts now. So you need a good roll for this. 5's not going to do it. So Gene Stealer into the Necron Overlord, 3s. Well, you hit with everything. Now you've got to wound with all of them on 5s. 1. It does go like straight through. 4 up Invon. I save it anyway. So he's going to attack your Gene Stealer back. This could be massive for the Necrons. He'll hit on 2s. sorry, 3s because he's got the glaive, so doesn't wound, but he does get to reroll 1. He does wound, so this will be a 4-up invuln on the Gene Stealer. Save, so that fight is a paddle pop stick fight. So you unfortunately only kill 2 units, which means you don't get your onslaught.
Yeah.
You need that Broodlord in. So start of Tyranid, Necron turn 4. That objective disappears. You've now picked the one up the top to disappear on turn 5. I only gain 4 points because I only control the center of the Necron Overlord. Don't control any others, so we're going to go into Necron Overlord. We'll give his ability out, I guess, to the Scorpic Destroyers, I think, if they're within 6. Nope, don't worry, they're not within 6, so no +1 to hit there. So, go into movement. We'll come back after it's all done. All the movement's done, so we're going to go into shooting. He's got his 2d3 shots that he's going to put into the gaunts here. So it's a blast weapon, so he automatically just gets his 6 shots because you've got 10 models in the unit. So we are hitting on 2s. And winning on 3s. That'll be 4 6-up saves on your gaunts. 6s. Save 1, so 3 gaunts die. Cat Tech Reanimator into the Broodlord, assault 3, so do we hit? We get 1 hit, I think. And a 3 to wound on the Broodlord. We get a wound on the Broodlord, so 1 of his 4-up invuln saves. Nope, takes a wound. So we're going to charge with the Scorpic Destroyers. They're quite easily in. And the Scorpic Destroyer Lord will charge as well. He's in as well. Alright, two Scorpic Destroyers, 4 attacks each, 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s. So they all hit. Now 3s to wound. And re-roll 1 of them. So that is 5. They're just going to go straight through, so just 5 dead gaunts. Alright, so he's going to use his Hyperphase Harvester for 3s to hit, which is -1. Can re-roll 1s. Nope. And then 3s to wound, so 2 wounds. These go straight through, so it's just going to kill a Hive Guard. So we'll do 3 and then 3, because they got 4 wounds apiece.
Okay.
Cool. Gene Stealer's going to go into the Overlord. So hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. 1. 4 up. Saved. He will then attack back. So 3s. And 3s. Rerolling 1 of them. Nope. Just 1, but this is on your 4-up invuln. No, got him. 2 gaunts into the Scorpic. Both hit. However, needing 5s to wound. Both wound. Wow. Save 1, fail 1. So they take a wound. 2 Hive Guards, so hitting on 4s. And wounding on 5s. Just 1. He fails it, takes a wound. So the Hive Guard will actually have to make a test. 5 or 6 are what you want to avoid. 2, they're fine. Alrighty, so your turn. Your Broodlord's got nothing to do. You've got nothing really in command phase except generating a command point. So we go into movement straight away. So movement-wise, it's just a Broodlord moving in. You've got no pistol weapons to shoot in your shooting phase. He can do Psychic Powers though, so does he want to try Smite, or do you want to give yourself reroll charges?
I'm going to do Smite.
Smite? You're going to roll double 1 for that charge again. You know this, right? Alright, Smite. So 2d6. You can roll 5+.
No.
So just D3 mortals for 2. And so then a charge with the Broodlord. Double 1's coming up. He's in. Right, so using a CP to get an extra attack on him, so he's going to hit on 2s. And then we are strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s. So you can reroll one. Wow. Yeah, one. I don't save it. So, wait, he can reroll wound rolls, so 5 rerolls. That's better. There's another 3 of them, and 2 of them I can't save, and 1 of them I can't save, so that's another 6. Alright, now you kill him. I was going to be like, that's not right, but yes. Yeah, you reroll wound rolls. So Scorpic Destroyer Lord into those Hive Guard. Wow, that's only 2 hits. And 3s to wounds. Both wounds, so they go straight through, so it just kills another one. So 2 attacks with the 2 gaunts there. 1 hit. No wounds. So, end of your turn. We do get behind enemy lines. Just 1 this time though. Don't overretrieve Nephilim data. Grind. You killed 1 unit there. I killed 1 because I killed the Gene Stealer this year. So my turn, pretty much they're in range of the objective just. Overlord's going to come down here then, and we're going to fight us a Broodlord. So, other than that, movement, there's no shooting to do, so he's just going to charge the Broodlord. So in we go. That's a 9, that's how you do charges. Charge around, so we also take the objective too. So, Hyperphase Glaive, we are going to be 2s to hit. All hit. 3s to wound with strength 7. Can reroll 1 for Szerakhan. So that is 4 and -3, so these are going to be 4 on your 3-up invons. 4-up invons, sorry, not 3-up. So 4 up invons. 2, so this is 2d3. So if I roll double 6s, or 5s and 6s, 2 3s, I kill him. You can take the 4. So, Broodlord, you've got no CP, so he's just got 6 attacks this round. So, hitting on 2s though. Now he is strength. So, 4s to wound with rerolls. So you can reroll that. Okay. So, I've got a 4-up invon on my Overlord. Save 2, I'm going to spend a CP to reroll one of these saves. Fail it again, so 2. We'll go with the Destroyer Lord next. 3 hits, and you can reroll 1s as well. So 4 hits. 3s, reroll 1 because Szerakhan. No, so 3, they go straight through, so he's just gone. Takes 9 damage. And consolidates. You got your 2 gaunts to fight next. It's 2 attacks. Nothing. And then, do you just want to remove them? He's making me roll for him. We are 3s, re-rolling 1s. We're actually 2, so yeah, doesn't matter. This is enough. 3s, they're dead. They're well dead.
Considering the gaunts aren't combat-y,
and then we'll just consolidate back onto the objective with them. Alrighty, so Broodlord's just going to attack the Overlord. So 6. You can spend a CP to get 7 if you really want. You got nothing else to build on. So hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s, but re-rolling everything. Reroll 3. So you've got 6 saves to make. 4 up invons. I'm dead. So that'll end the game. You'll get the objective and you'll also get behind enemy lines. And so that is the end of the game. Victory to the Necrons, 62 to 34. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And also drop us a comment down below letting us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come and chat more with me and other members of our community here at Cineful Gaming, you can do so on our Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. If you'd like to help support the channel more, you can do so either by Patreon or YouTube members, or going to our Teespring store, all of which are linked down in the video's description as well. As a special thank you to our patrons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So, a special Patreon shout out to Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lyle, Our Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, Anthony B, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cader, Derek Bloobs, Benjamin Suarez, and Red Martin. And as thank you to our YouTube members as well: Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink, Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, John Castle, and Davis Wire. Special thanks also to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork you see on the channel, like you can see pictured here on this slide. Thank you once again for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.